Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. It's Croak, and today we're going to be going over how to make 401k in less than 30 minutes in the Salvage Yard getting the Pegassi Torero XO. So if you're new here, smash that subscribe button to join the Croak crew along with liking the video to help with the algorithm. Let's get into it. Head over to the computer and we're going to be picking the Pegassi right here and pay the $20,000 setup cost. This is the best guide to making 401k super quick and easy. So we're doing Tony Submersible. I always say before any of the missions, make sure you have body armor, food, weapons, and MK2 or equivalent. That'll make things a lot easier if you have that before you do any of these missions. And a little disclaimer, we will find items and I'll show you where they're at also with the other areas where you could find them. It may differ for you than it does for me, so let's get into it. So we're gonna head over to Elysian Island. It's gonna be that yellow portal. Meet you over there. Once you get to that yellow portal, you want to take out all of the enemies that are on the ground using your MK2 or any weapon that you desire. So we're gonna fast forward and show you what happens after we take out the enemies. Once you take out the security team, make your way to the ladder and go all the way up. We have one more enemy that we have to take out, and then we could press the switch that releases the submersible. So NPC is right there, and we're gonna access the release switch. You want to make your way to the switch with the green arrow over top. Click that right arrow to release it. And once you do that, the submersible is going to be in the water, so we have to go all the way back down. Don't just jump off of this platform because you will die. Once you get all the way down, just make your way to the submarine and just click triangle to get inside. And there's going to be a yellow portal we have to get to, and I'll show you where that is once we get there. The yellow portal you want to get to is directly right here. And we're simply just going to go to that yellow portal, and once you get there, it's going to be a cutscene, and then you just have to leave the area, and that's the end of this mission. The next mission we're going to do is a sonar equipment, so click into it. Now get to your vehicle, and we're going to head over to El Bureau Heights. Once you get to El Bureau Heights, take out the NPCs in front of the door and get to that yellow portal. Once you're inside, there's going to be more enemies you're going to take out, so take out any of the enemies, and I'll show you what crate it's going to be in, and take out the little forklift, hit that tank to blow it up, and we're gonna show you where the location of the sonar equipment's going to be at once we find it. So the sonar equipment is directly in the middle. As you see, the door we came in is right there, and the sonar equipment is right here. All I have to do is just click that right arrow to grab the sonar equipment, and then we're gonna exit the warehouse. Once you do that, all you have to do now is deliver the sonar equipment to the Salvage Yard, and that's the end of this mission. Next, we're gonna be doing the robbery tasks, and they're going to be the green bag on the map, as you can see right there. And we're going to be stealing the cutting torch. So we'll click that right arrow and show you where it's at once we find it. There's going to be a yellow circle in an area where you're supposed to find it. So the cutting torch is going to be by the office door. So we're going to zoom in on the map where it's at. As you can see, that is where the cutting torch is. Click the right arrow to pick it up. And all we have to do is deliver it to the Salvage Yard, and that's the end of this robbery task. The next robbery task is going to be located right in this area. So we're going to click that right arrow to steal the security outfits. Now we're going to search the pier for the security outfits. I'm going to show you where they're at once we find them. The security outfits are going to be located by the boat on the right side. We're going to show you on the map where it's at, and you're simply going to go by it and click that right arrow to pick up the bag. All we have to do now is deliver security outfits to the Salvage Yard, and that's the end of this robbery task. Head back to your computer and we can finally start the robbery. We're going to click into it and start it up. Make sure you have body armor, food, weapons, or an MK2 or equivalent when doing any of the missions. We're gonna be doing the MCTONY robbery, and our target's a Pegassi Torero XO. We're gonna head over to Palito Cove. Once you get there, we're going to enter the submersible, so simply go down the stairs and go inside. Now we're gonna head over to the yellow portal. That is a submarine, so we'll have to go underneath and click the right arrow to enter it. We're going to show you how that's done once we get there. So like I said before, just get to the submarine. It'll be that yellow portal on the map, and then go underneath it and click that right arrow. There's going to be a cutscene of you going inside the submersible. Once you're inside, get your best weapon ready to go and take out any of the enemies you do see. So we're going to be going ahead here and going to the stairs and getting to the engine room. So we're going to go and simply open the door that is in front of you. You're going to click that right arrow to get the torch on it. And now we're going to disable the navigation systems by simply shooting any of the computers that you see on the map and taking out any of the enemies. So we're going to fast forward and show you what happens after you do that. Once you take out all the enemies, all you have to do is go to the right side and go to this door and open it up. Now we're going to locate the head of security. So we have to go back down the stairs and go to the opposite side where you're going to see more enemies at, and get your assault shoddy ready to go, or whatever weapon that you desire. Get to the door and click that right arrow to open the door up. Once inside, take out the enemies that are close to you. Make sure your body armor and food are up. And we're going to continue on taking out all of the enemies that are directly in front of us. And if the head of security is not in this room, we're going to have to go up the stairs. So go back the way you came in and go up the stairs and simply take a right. And the head of security should be in here. All you have to do is take them out, and along with any of the enemies you do see. So you can see the head of security is right here in this room in the bunker area. So make sure your body armor and food are up, and then search the body in front of you. Now we're going to go all the way back behind the sleeping quarters and go up the stairs. Going to be more enemies you're going to take out. Go up the stairs and take a left. We are at the bridge area, so simply take out more of the enemies that are in here. And then we're going to insert the control codes in the computer where you see that it's green, so click that right arrow. And now we're going to take control of Tony's submersible and click the R2 button. There's going to be a scene where you're just going to be driving the submersible into the beach, so we're going to fast forward here. Once you drive the submarine to the beach, you're going to see the cutscene as you can see on the screen. Now we're going to get to the landing pad, so go forward and simply go through the door area right in front of us. You want to get to this door and open it up. Click that right arrow. And we found the car in front of us, but we have to get to the landing pad or activate it. So take out this enemy and simply click that right arrow to activate the landing pad. Once activated, now we can finally get to the car and go inside. Once you're inside, we're going to have to lose the police, so we're simply going to go to the train tracks right there, and we're going to show you where that's at, where you want to get rid of the cops once we get there. So we're going to fast forward. This is going to be the spot where you want to take the car. It's going to be in the tunnel, as you can see. So we're going to fast forward and show you what happens after we lose the cops. Now all we have to do is deliver the Torero XO to the salvage yard. So I'm going to fast forward and show you how to sell the car for the most amount of money once we get there. We got the car to the salvage yard. We got an extra $10,000 for completing the robbery if you follow the guide. And in order to sell the car, you want to go to the driver's side, click that right arrow, and sell it for 401k. Don't salvage the parts. If you enjoyed the video, please smash that subscribe button and join the Croak crew, along with liking the video to help with the algorithm. I'm Croak, and I'm out.